National Park College Nighthawk women's basketball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk Player of the Week, Miss Daisy Dollar. Daisy, welcome to National Park College. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Daisy Dollar. I'm from Mena, Arkansas, where I played basketball at Akron High School for my whole high school career, so now I'm here.
And you didn't have to go too far from home to find your college basketball home. Just hop, skip, and a jump from Mena through the woods to Hot Springs. What was it that brought you here to NPC and inspired you to become a Nighthawk this season?
So really when I just went on a tour here, not just the basketball program and the coaches, but the campus felt like home. Everyone I met was super welcoming, super nice. And on top of that, Coach B and Coach T had something that I wanted to be a part of. So that ultimately, first day I came here and toured, I knew this is where I wanted to go.
Really felt like an opportunity to do something special here. Last year, the team didn't necessarily get off the ground, and it really opened the door this year for new possibilities, a new group of young ladies to come in and do something special. That is absolutely what has happened so far this season. The longest winning streak in program history, the most wins in a single season in program history. You're undefeated in conference play as we enter the end stages of January. This is a Nighthawk women's basketball team unlike any we've ever seen here at NPC. But tell me about this year's team. You know, some of these girls that I believe that you've known before, you've played with before, but a lot of new faces. We threw all of you together in the kettle and said, hey, go to work. What's it been like on that journey growing together?
Oh, it's amazing. I feel like all the hard work we put in before the season, you know, practice for 3 hours every single day, which we still do every single day. It just made us bond. I mean, we had to go through the hard times together to get to where we are, and we're not done yet. We're still working. We're still getting in the gym. Everybody else is getting better, but just remember that we're getting better too. Every time you're in the gym and you're getting better, so are we.
Each of you have your individual strengths that I think collectively together make this team super great, but there's also a lot of things that everyone on this team does well, and for me, I think that's got to be defense. Going out there, we lead the region in steals and blocks and rebounds, and this is a team that just plays with a fire in its heart that I feel to go out there and win and do something special and give back to this fan base. And of course, you are known primarily for your three-point shooting prowess, and of course, against Southeast Arkansas College, you broke into the top 10 all-time in Nighthawk women's basketball history in trays. How does that feel to know that you've already made your mark only in year number 1 doing something special and joining that upper echelon of Nighthawk greats?
It feels really good, but honestly, I give the credit to anyone who's helped me along the way. I mean, my teammates, they have to pass me the ball, and they have faith in me. You know, however many shots I miss, they still pass me the ball. They still believe in me. They've never told me to quit shooting. Coach B, I mean, if you ask Coach B, he'll take me out if I don't shoot. So they've always just encouraged me. That I've went through slumps, ups and downs, and they just keep pushing me to be my best. So honestly, I give the credit to them.
Daisy, I watch you there on the court. I don't know how you do it because you'll get to the corner and you have less than half a second to square up and get a shot off. Normally there's somebody in your face and it doesn't matter. Ice in your veins? What's the secret? How do you get it done?
You just have to be confident in yourself, confident in your role on the team. I mean, everybody does a little bit of everything, but we all know our role. We know what we're supposed to do. So I'm just going to do whatever I can possibly do to help my team win, whether that be threes. If I'm not shooting, I can drive in. If my offense just isn't coming, I can always play defense. So just being ready for when you get the ball, knowing what you're going to do, and just being ready.
Let's talk about tonight's game. SAU Tech, you're on the road. The Lady Rockets won the region last year. They came into the kettle back in 2024, and you guys took care of business in a bit of a nail-biter of a game, let's be honest. It was a tight battle, but in the face of adversity, you stood strong, and it really felt like a turning point win for this program. I mean, we already had wins leading up to that point, but that felt like the biggest game of the season. Now you go to Camden, now you're in their house. What changes, if anything?
Oh, nothing changes. We just come out and we do our job. I mean, now there's a big X on our back. That's what Coach Broughton has told us. I mean, he's not getting content. We're not content. We treat every game as if it's the last game we could ever play, and we really just are very self-motivated because, I mean, if you have all these wins, some people might not be motivated, but we're motivated to go all the way. We want to show people it wasn't just luck when we beat you the first time. We're going to do it again. So it's a lot of self-motivation and just doing our job when we go out there.
Daisy, what are some of the personal goals that you set for yourself coming into this year? And of course, we know that big things are ahead for the women's program this year, but what are the current team goals as we still work through the second half of Region 2 play?
I would say team goals, it's just don't get content, cheer on your team. If you're having a bad game, you can always do something. You can always cheer on your team. You can always play defense. You don't have to be talented to play defense. You just have to have a fire in you that makes you want to play. And so if you're having a bad game, get on the bench, cheer for your team, just push each other to the best of your abilities, and it'll take us somewhere.
Daisy, congratulations on the honor this week. Congratulations to you and your teammates on all the success that you've seen this year. We still think the best is yet to come for Nighthawk women's basketball this year. Is there anyone you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
I want to say hi to my family, Josie, Jasper, mom and dad, and my grandparents. They followed me all over the world no matter what I'm doing. And I want to give a shout out to my teammates because I love y'all, Coach T, Coach B, and my roommates Hannah and Landry.
The family is always in the kettle. They've got custom Daisy Dollar shirts. They are absolutely dedicated. Daisy Dollar of Nighthawk women's basketball. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Special thank you to Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the sponsor for the featured Nighthawk Player of the Week. This is Nighthawk women's basketball on the Nighthawk Network.